Teenagers. The Sims 4's unloved life stage. Except babies. There's not much for teens to do in this game, which is a shame, because teenagers in real life are comedy gold. And it would be nice if that was reflected in our gameplay. If you've played The Sims 4, you'll know that there aren't many things that teens can do that other life stages can't, and that's why I'm making this video. I'm going to show you 10 mods that improve gameplay for teenagers. Some of these mods features things that your teens can do, and some just give them a bit more personality. So let's begin. Number 1. What's the first thing you think of when it comes to teens and The Sims? That's right, pregnancy. Us Simmers fucking love teen pregnancy stories. We can't get enough of them. So I thought I'd start my list with a very good mod that if you've been watching me for a while, you're probably sick of me talking about all the time. So let's just get it out of the way and talk about the Woohoo Wellness mod first. So as I alluded to a moment ago, this mod allows teen pregnancy. You can click on your Sims and choose how fertile they are and how they would feel about getting knocked up. Teens are set as not wanting children by default, and unless you change it, they'll cry when they find out they're pregnant, and most of their pregnancy interactions will be negative. They can go to counselling, try to accept having a baby, or they can choose not to be a parent. They can also tell their parents, which opens up another can of worms, because their parents can kick them out of the house, or maybe they'll offer to help raise the baby. In addition to the new interactions that the pregnant sim will have with other sims, there will also be new interactions for the other sims towards prego. For example, one of them is to offer to financially help with the baby. So parents of young pregnant teens can also put their hand in their pocket and offer a helping hand. Number 2. Teen Lifestyle Pack. Teens could do with a bit more personality. I'd be happy with a teen who is a sassy know-it-all with a tendency for backchat. I'd be happy with a teen who is a stroppy, whingy, ungrateful shitstain. Both are better than empty, boring clones, which is kind of what we have. Luckily though, there is this mod, which adds a little spice to our teen's personality. This mod comes with heaps of traits and a good amount of aspirations too. You'll get 4 new aspirations: spoilt brat, heartbreaker, emo soul, and aspiring athlete. And the traits included a band nerd, emo, bully, heartbreaker, innocent, jock, nerd, and prankster. There is also a new lot trait of mean girls lot, and 2 new careers, tutor and cheerleader. And of course, all these features, mainly the traits, all come with their own interactions and mood buffs. So if you want teens with a bit more personality, get this mod. Number 3. The Milestones mod. Similarly to the Woohoo Wellness mod, this one doesn't just affect teens. It's a mod that adds a little more depth in general to various milestones that Sims may encounter during their life stage. For example, toddlers might start teething and moping about the shop. Adults may have a midlife crisis and get all pissy all the time. And teens go through puberty and start acting out. It's a real positive impact on gameplay. It is genuinely a really good mod though, and with it being focused on things that happen during life stages, teenagers also get their fair share of attention. Teenagers will start going through puberty, and my god is that a wild ride. Female Sims will start their periods and get worried that their tits aren't big enough. And get this, boys can get unexpectedly excited. I shit you not, even if you don't care about gameplay, get this mod just for the laugh. Funny, funny, funny mod. Number 4, MC Command Center. This is a huge mod that I genuinely can't play The Sims without. Not only does it give you complete control over so many things like needs, emotions, skills and loads more, but it also allows teen pregnancy. It doesn't clash with the Woohoo Wellness mod, so both allow teen pregnancy, but if you want to skip all the other features you get with Woohoo Wellness, you'll probably like this mod. Number 5, Slice of Life. Again, this mod doesn't just affect teenagers, but teens are affected by a few parts of this mod. Slice of Life also introduces a menstrual cycle to The Sims 4. As far as I'm aware, this shouldn't conflict with the Milestones mod, and should in fact complement it. And during that time of the month, your Sims will likely become tense and they may experience cramps. Not only that, but also during that time of the month, Sims would need to purchase feminine products, otherwise they will just constantly whiff, even if they've just got out of the bath. Not only do your Sims get periods, but they can also break out in spots. Sims will also experience mood buffs with these features, so they'll get tense when they find a zit on their face or when they're on the blob. If you have the full mod in its entirety installed, then there are lots of other features as well. So I mentioned they get zits, there's also a complete overhaul to their skincare. So they can come out in patches, they can do a skincare treatment, they can use face masks, and there's also an overhaul to the health system as well. Sims can also get sick. There are various other features that aren't limited to teens, but still fun to use with teenage Sims. There's also a social life overhaul included in this mod, which is designed to make the other Sims in your Sim's life more involved. So they'll call more, they'll message more, and their text messages will be a bit more interesting, and there'll also be new social interactions available on the pie menu. Number 6. Genius Teens mod. Is your teen Sim special? Smarter than the other kids? Well, if your teen is too smart to be in high school, why the fuck are they in high school? That is a question you don't have to ask yourself with this mod. This mod allows your Sim to leave school early and attend university as a teen. There are a couple of versions of this mod that differ in terms of when your Sims can apply. Like, for example, there is a version where teens can apply after they get an A in primary school or after they get an A in high school. Might be a good idea to give your Sim the genius trait. I would recommend using the latter because it makes the most sense to me. If your teen is smart enough to take on uni, then they should at least be an A-grade student at high school. This mod would be perfect for a storyline focusing on a teen trying to make it on their own. Number 7. Drop out of school and get a job. Similar to the previous mod, this also involves leaving school early, but instead of going to uni, your Sims can get full-time jobs. A very handy mod if you're doing a cheeky rags to riches. What could be more appealing to a young person than leaving school behind and taking on the stresses and pressure that comes with working full-time? Give your teens financial independence. Remember when we spoke about teen pregnancy earlier? This is a very good mod to use for situations like that. Teen gets knocked up, drops out of school, gets a job, and grows up before their time. Number 8. After-school activities. The Sims 4 doesn't offer many options when it comes to after-school activities for kids and teens, but thankfully there's a mod that adds some more after-school activities. With a whopping 36 extra after-school activities, this mod definitely gives you plenty of choice. To name just a few, there's anime club, wrestling club, cheerleading, basketball, ballet, and plenty more. Number 9. Prom. Teens can finally attend prom with this mod. Your teen will have the option to throw a social event called Prom, where they can invite a load of other teens in the neighbourhood, and even adults can attend as chaperones. If you don't want to build your own prom lot, just hop on the gallery and take a pre-made one. Once prom starts, your Sims will have a list of goals to achieve in order to get the gold. This one is one of my favourites. Sure, it isn't exactly the same as The Sims 3, there isn't a limo or prom king and queen, but you can at least go with your Sims and be an active part of their prom experience. Of course, your Sims will also get mood buffs from attending prom as well. And finally, at number 10, the allowance mod. You'll never guess what this mod adds. Your kids and teens can start getting an allowance twice a week from their caregiver. You can customise how spoilt you want your little darlings to be, with the ability to select a low, medium and high allowance amount. Some kids can even get 200 simoleons twice a week. That's 1,600 a month. I think that must be an allowance for celebrity kids or something, but in any case, you can have control over how spoiled your precious little adolescents are. So, there are 10 mods that make teenagers better. Which one is your favourite? Do you already play with these mods? Let me know what you think, and of course, if there are any other mods that you know of that are good, please let me know in the comments. I'm always looking for new mods to try. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. You know I love it when you do that. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.